a lot of people say that overseas they appreciate hip hop more, and I feel like that's like, I'm not shitting on their appreciation of it, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm not here to say that that's not true. What I am here to say is, in the States, I feel like we appreciate it more than what we get credit for. Like the fans out there, I feel like the biggest problem with hip hop now is the oversaturation of it, and you got lit culture.
Beat it up.
Welcome, y'all. What it look like? You are now rocking with the best, Monsta Mondayz. I am your host, Monster Man Rocco, aka the Rockness Monster. My brother Starang Wonder ain't with us. He's still somewhere doing dope shit. We'll get into it later. But we got my boy,
DJ Rek. What's happening with it?
And we out here. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna hold it down like we always do about this time. Thank y'all for joining us. Got some things we want to talk about today. You know what I mean? We're gonna have some real talk, have some real talk moments and shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I want to talk about, how do I say? Let me just start by saying, so you motherfuckers got caught, huh? Motherfuckers got caught. Y'all got caught. Niggas always running up on me, well, me and us and everybody who black and not fucking snoring on our feet walking, you know what I mean? Anybody who can see some shit and can think about some shit without, who halfway not brainwashed. Anytime we say some shit, you got a whole bunch of motherfuckers telling us we crazy, we over exaggerating, we too paranoid, we need to let this go, we need to let that go. Well, it's been some proof done came out that some of you cop niggas was masquerading as protesters, starting shit, fucking around, upheaving all kind, just fucking up the movement. Whatever y'all was doing, I ain't got all the details. I don't need all the details. I told you I'm not that nigga. I trust my sources. I don't need to do. I trust my resources. I don't need to do my researches. God damn it. And I don't. And personally, like, I'm the type of person who didn't need this proof. Like,
we already knew.
Right. We already knew. We not fucking sleepwalking around here. So yeah, what's the shit? The nigga, one of these, somebody got locked up and because of his, when the case is pertinent, is happening, some facts is gonna come out. Let somebody try to fight a case. Usually niggas get locked up and they get convinced to cop out in a half hour, and everything is, you just on the fucking the assembly line to prison or to probation or to whatever or both. Not necessarily in that order, right? But let a nigga, soon as you try to fight a case, shit is about to slow down and the facts is about to come out. You know what I'm saying? A whole lot of shit is about to come out in the wash now, and out in this wash, somebody caught a case out there for fighting with a protester. Turns out they was fighting with a cop or something like that, something messy like that, whatever.
What happened was, it was a undercover cop posing as a protester, but
right.
The undercover cop was black. So the actual cop that encountered the black cop, protester cop, didn't know he was a cop and beat him.
So it was cop on cop violence.
Cop on cop. And beat the dude or whatever.
This is even better.
Caused all kinds of like mental damage to him, like physical damage to him. And now that black protester cop is no longer a police officer, and basically the other cop is being prosecuted for beating him.
Oh, so well, hold on. This happened when? This happened some time ago?
I'm not exactly sure. 2000. It might have happened. It definitely happened recent, within the because the news just came out about it like recent. 2017.
Oh, but he's snitching retroactive.
Yeah.
That's what
I mean,
all right.
I guess you can't really call it snitching because there's no. Well, I guess he is snitching because the blue code. You know.
Yeah. He's snitching on his boys. You know what I'm saying? But you know that's how they get us. They get your boy to turn on you, whatever the fuck. They convince you that this, whatever code you fucking with ain't for you, and or whatever that bullshit they be talking about. But you know what I mean? Don't listen. PSA, don't listen to nothing they tell y'all. I'm saying. Listen, and these are the thoughts of Monster Man Rocco, not necessarily the thoughts of Monsta Mondayz or Dash Radio or you know what I'm saying, our good sponsors. But don't listen, man. The police are allowed to lie. It's nothing against. There's nothing in the law that says they can't lie to you. You understand what I'm saying? So they will lie to you all day to get you there. You understand? Don't listen to none of that. You know what you do? Lawyer. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Lawyer. Any lawyer, that's your answer to them. But anyway, so yeah, back to what we saying. So this is getting better as we go along. Like my little half-witted, half-hearted understanding of it wasn't as juicy as this. You understand what I'm saying? I just thought it was. I didn't know it was cop violence. Oh, this is what happened.
Yeah, yeah, it's wild, bro. Because the thing about it is, you know, of course we knew that, you know, cops are showing up as protesters or whatever, being undercover and all that kind of stuff or whatnot. Basically infiltrating the situation. Now, whether they're there just as spectators, making sure stuff don't go down crazy, or they're the ones causing problems, you know what I'm saying? We don't quite know yet because there's no real evidence, but we have real evidence that they do go undercover as protesters because now one got beat up by his own people. You know what I'm saying? And now it's proof on the other side too. We have proof that because the reason why this whole thing went as far as it did is because they showed that the police officer, the black guy that was posing as the protester, literally didn't do anything to warrant his assault. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we always, you know, as black people, we know for a fact that like we get assaulted by the police all the time for literally doing nothing. It happens 24/7. But a lot of times people say, oh, well, if you hadn't resisted, oh, well, if you hadn't have done this, well, you shouldn't have ran, and da-da-da-da-da.
And he's sitting here like, nigga, I'm a fucking cop. He like, nigga, I'm a fucking cop. What you got to say to that? God damn it. Like,
I wonder if he got that out while he was getting the Billy Club. You know what I'm saying? I'm a cop too. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? But I mean, craziness, right?
Nah, yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Like, I'm like, oh man, damn. But listen, like it ain't no like it's crazy, but it ain't crazy to us. Like I'm all the way aware of shit like that. You know what I mean? Like you got fucking crisis actors. A lot of people never heard of that term, but like if you never heard of what that was, if you don't know what a crisis actor are, these are people who, when you have a crisis such as Hurricane Sandy or 9/11 or a pandemic or, you know what I'm saying, anything, you know what I mean, anything seismic and drawing a lot of news, and there's a lot of fucking negative energy and bad feelings and people hurt and possibly dying or whatever.
Well, a lot of times with mass shootings.
Yeah. Huh?
I said a lot of times with those mass shootings too.
Yeah.
That's
a lot of times with those mass. You see these crises, right? These crises, and a lot of times, you know, we look at these shits and we all, you know, these things, we see these things, they trigger us, they get us all emotional and all that shit. And, you know, it's not just the event, it's the coverage of it. But a lot of times these people that you see on these fucking these news reports crying and all of that shit, they're actors. They're not really crying. They're acting. There's footage on YouTube. You can Google. It's not hard for you to find. You can find niggas where they're showing them They're showing the person who's on the camera crying right before they go action. Right before they go action, and they go, all right, so basically we doing, all right, we're going to do this one more time. All right, let me give this. All right. And then you start seeing them getting themselves into character and all that. Nigga, you just took 9 pulls on your fucking cigarette, you know what I'm saying? Went over the script again with your director, and then brushed the dirt off your shoulders and started crying when they said action. Yeah. This shit exists. It's right there for you to see. Like I done seen pictures in this whole fucking COVID shit. Like you see shit online where you got motherfuckers, the body bags, you know, they had all of these body bags stacked up on top of each other with all this shit. You see motherfuckers smoking cigarettes, like somebody in the body bag taking a break, smoking a cigarette.
Hold up. Zoop.
Right. No. There's nothing to be ashamed with. That ain't a dead person you mocking. You mocking a person, you mocking an actor. It's not like you're not disrespecting nobody dead right now.
Let's definitely say this. We're sure that, you know, during some of these events, there are real people in those events that stuff happened to.
No, absolutely.
But there's also people that push propaganda and will flip the narrative by having these people be involved.
They inflate the situation to make it seem bigger than what it may actually be in order for them to profit or benefit in some form of fashion. You know, it might not be money right away. It might be control. It might be laws. They trying to get you to panic so they could so you can agree to some new laws they going to pass. Like shit is deeper than rap. You understand what I'm saying? It's a big deal. Like this is unfortunately this is in America's playbook. Like one time I think I shared a post or I commented on something or whatever where they was talking about critical race, talking about teaching racism, teaching about race. They didn't use the term critical race theory in this post that I shared, right? But they were just talking about it's illegal to talk about this shit. I can't remember the exact verbiage, right? In a certain amount of states, right? And here came the comments talking about that's not true. That's not even true. That nigga be like the governor. Like I just heard that the governor in what is it? Is it Arizona? Is the governor is that the state or is that the city? The governor.
No, I think the governor's
state. Governor of Arizona just now wrote into like specifically said, listen. Y'all can learn about he wrote into law, it's fine to learn about the Holocaust. Critical race theory, that's a no-no. Fuck out of here with that. Like, it's blatant, B. Like, it's blatant, but they want to tell us that racism is some old shit. We should just understand what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean? It's crazy, B.
There's a lot of ugly people that don't like mirrors. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They don't want to see what the people of their past or people like them have done. You know what I'm saying? They don't want everybody knowing about their ugly truths.
You got fucking Karens going wild. You know what I mean? Is that I'm seeing promotions for a movie. Is that a real movie about Karens that's about to come out? Or is it just trolling Karens right now?
People probably just trolling, but it is a lot of situations back to back to back now.
No, it's real shit, B. It's real shit. But you know what I was thinking? I was looking like with the Karen situations, with whatever the male version of Karens is, whether you call them the Darrens or Kens or whatever the fuck, I don't know, right? Whatever, right? Even down to the fucking aggressive, like a lot of the aggressive behavior you see from police, all of the foul they be doing, they never attack somebody that actually want to fight.
Yeah.
Like somebody that really want to fight, like they take like the Karens and the Darrens and them, they don't even fuck with somebody that look like he want to fight. Somebody that really want. There's never an incident with them, you know, with them and one of those, because that don't get. If it does happen, that don't get filmed and they get their ass whooped or whatever the fuck happened. Who knows what happens there? I don't know, right?
People kind of guess who they can play with and who they can't. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I rarely ever get into any kind of situations. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? You a big black man. Well, you ain't tall, but you ain't no little dude. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But you dark, you ain't no skinny ass nigga, you know, and like even it's even been programmed in us as kids. Like we believe, like I believed this at a point in my life. I thought, you know, before I was educated and unbrainwashed, right? Mm-hmm. Like that dark-skinned people were more aggressive or whatever. Yeah. And that may be true, but that may, when you learn more, you like, that may be true sometimes, but that's because these dark-skinned people get treated more fucked up for being darker when they're younger. You understand what I'm saying? So they grow up.
We had to learn more to defend ourselves.
Grow up with these defense mechanisms and all kind of, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's deeper than rap or whatever, and America like to act like this shit don't exist. You know what I mean? And it's crazy, but that's why I'm glad, you know, that's the one benefit I have to not being a mainstream ass rapper. Uh-huh. Because at this level, I say what I want to be. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't nobody coming to me telling me, you know, I ain't getting no letters from no weird fucking alphabet agencies or no visits and none of that shit, because to them, you know, don't nobody give a fuck about the shit I'm talking. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just one of them.
Look, you're telling the truth though. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are all things that people, when you're running around and you're going through these experiences through life, you know what I'm saying? Like, they can't all just be coincidences that all of us go through the same exact stuff. I mean,
and none of our white friends do. And none of our white friends, like we all got enough white friends to know that they don't go through this shit too.
Exactly. It's dope too when you get a chance to like start educating them on how stuff goes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a few white friends that sit around and just kind of be like, can't wait for me to come through so I could tell stories and they can learn something. You know what I'm saying?
Hi, I'm the Rockness monster. Dopest voice in hip hop ever. Yes, ever. Ladies love my voice. You know what else ladies love? Ladies love cool shirts. And we got some of the coolest shirts you ever seen in your life over here. They don't shrink, they don't wrinkle, they don't fade. The best part about it is they feel good, real good. I promise you. You put this shirt on and women are gonna hug you different. We also got matching socks and neck gaiters for whichever shirt you order. Speaking of ordering, to order, go to rocknessbcc.bandcamp.com. Go there and have a blast. Knock yourself out. Rock on, rock on.
I was at a function out here or whatever, and it was a like a real mixed party. Like, from my some of my friends, like the husband was black and the wife was white. And so, like, it was just a bunch of different kind of cultures of people all at the party. Well, of course, it was some white folks in there that really don't never deal with black folks at all. And we started going over a conversation about police or whatever. And because her ex-husband was a police officer, she had all these thoughts about how police have a tough job and you know, they're all just trying to do their best duties, and then, you know, black people a lot of times you know, curse them out and do all kinds of stuff to them or whatever. She was trying to say all this, right? Then I told her about my very first incident with a police officer when I was 14 years old. I got slammed, choked, all kinds of stuff, and all I was doing was just trying to have a conversation with the police, and the police officer cursed at me. And when I told him that, you can't talk to me like that. My mom told me that police officers are not supposed to talk to kids like that, and I'm a minor, and da-da-da-da-da. I was trying to like be intelligent, and he wasn't having it. You know what I'm saying? He quickly grabbed me, slammed me on the ground, was choking me out.
He said, you got them. He said, your mama taught you wrong.
Basically.
That's basically what he said. He said, God.
Arrested me, like took me to the police station. And this is like, I'm 14 years old. It happened right across the street from my high school, you know what I'm saying, during lunch. And all the kids see me getting arrested, so everybody's going, oh, Rashawn's getting arrested. You know what I'm saying? I'm crying, you know what I'm saying? I'm up there crying or whatever, and they take me right to jail. It was a traumatic experience. My mom had to come and pick me up from jail, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like, I literally did not do one thing wrong. But because of the fact that like that officer must have looked at me, he's a dark-skinned kid, he looked like a thug, I'm just gonna, you know what I'm saying? I don't care what he's talking about. He's not listening to me, and did all that to a 14-year-old. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like me telling her that story, she was like, well, that's just one bad apple. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. No, it's not just one bad apple, bro. Like all these people, you know what I'm saying? We go through the exact same kind of experiences. It's a lot more common than you think.
Nah, they don't have more. They don't have the one. It's never a one bad apple syndrome. It's more like a one good apple syndrome with them. You know, they got a few of them that really give a fuck. You understand what I'm saying?
It's a couple bad.
And they need this job. You know what I'm saying? Like they went in it for the right reason. And it's disgusting to them when they get in there and see what it is, but they need this job. They might think they might not be able to leave yet. They can't afford to quit yet, or they think they could change the system from the inside. And that's 2 out of 10 of you motherfuckers. That's a bad ratio. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and and the thing is, man, like I'm a real, I'm a thinker. I don't just go with the idea that everything is as people think, you know what I'm saying, right? So right. I do understand the fact that like when police encounter people in general, you're never encountering people in a situation where everything's for good. You know what I'm saying? You're always encountering the worst people most of the time. You know what I'm saying? Because you're called when it's a problem. You're not called with, hey, 911, we have a birthday party going on and people are having fun. Come on down. And you know what I'm saying? You're being called when it's a situation, you know what I'm saying? Right. So I do understand that like they're probably brainwashed in a sense to thinking that like all of these people kind of look like the people that we're already dealing with on a regular basis, that, you know what I'm saying? That this is,
they already,
you know what I'm saying? But you got to understand how to
like,
fight for people.
It's like they already, in their mind, their job is meant to be tough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's meant to be tough. It's meant to be difficult. Yeah. You know, you got to deal with these people. Whenever they see me, they're never happy to see us. You understand what I'm saying? But, I think that has a lot to do with, like, the defund the police shit. Because a lot of times, when people say defund the police, it's a lot of confusion around that term. Exactly. And they just trying to say redirect the, you know what I'm saying? Like police they shouldn't be going to deal with like a man who's mentally disturbed. You know what I mean? He shouldn't have to be like, they getting called to situations where
it's not even
right, like homelessness shit. Like, you got like it be too much, and they don't have the tools. They don't have the tools to deal with some mentally disturbed person in a fucking in a shelter that's cutting up. No, the only tools they bring is a fucking taser and a gun and a nightstick. That's not to work with.
Exactly. They're like, well, he's acting erratic. This taser ain't work, so the gun is the only other tool I have with me. Well, the gun it is. Yes, you know what I'm saying? Like redirect some of the funds to somebody who are qualified to help in situations like that. You know what I mean? Because what I've learned about a lot of these situations, whether it's did I say this already? I felt like I said it already. Like whether it's the Karens and it's never the Karens or the police, the Darrens. It's never somebody who really want to fight them. Yeah. Like they pick and choose. Like it's crazy. Like you see, I done seen videos of people chasing I done seen black men in jail. Like, I've been locked up. I've been through the system a couple of times. You see, it's a special type of gangster that will be in the cell, right, being disobedient. The CO telling him to do something. He like, I'm not doing nothing. I'm not moving from this fucking cell. You better go get all the niggas you gonna go. And he's saying this to the CO. Right, yeah. And the CEO will come back with 16 niggas, right, and they will still talk to that nigga.
They will still take him out of there without incident. This nigga got muscles. He probably got a scar on the top of his shit. This nigga muscles got muscles. You know what I'm saying? This is a special breed of nigga. But they just brung 19 of them niggas. They could have went in there and whooped him out. No, they never want to fight him. And he's in jail. You already got the upper hand. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I've seen this happen.
He's going to be a bigger problem.
Right. I've seen this happen in real life. Fuck footage. I've seen this happen with my own two eyes. Right. Then you see the Karens and all of this shit. Like, I ain't never had experience with a Karen, because every time somebody has ran up on me minding my business, I looked at them a certain way and I told them to get the fuck out of here. And they did. You understand what they just did? Like, you could sense a slap coming. You understand what I'm saying? Like I'm convinced that all living things can understand the threat. You are blessed with the gift to understand and recognize the threat of violence. And you know, even you could be, you know, mentally challenged or whatever, just tripping off your meds. You still know when danger is coming your way. You understand what I'm saying? And that's the real thing. And it's fucked up that I see like the Karens and the Darrens and the police. They take advantage of that shit, and that shit is whack. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might not smack the shit out of Karen, but I might dump a whole garbage can full of trash on her, tell her to get the fuck out of here. You understand what I'm saying? Like, real talk. And don't put your hands on me either, like, you know, because Karens will do all of that. And
I mean,
you know, I got
somebody putting their hands on you, immediately whatever happens. You
right,
know what I'm saying?
Right,
like,
right.
It depends on like how bad they irritated you with.
Like, I got little built-in default moves for when you understand. You might get your wrist, some shit broke. You poke me in the head to do some of that. Get the fuck out of here. Nope. Sorry.
Yep. Yeah, it's a trip, man. You know what I'm saying? The place we're at, man. The place where we're at.
They're trying to get us to leave America, son. And what's fucked up is like they make these laws that tell you fuck y'all. You understand what I'm saying? They tell us fuck y'all. They tell us fuck us in every language they possibly can. Then they tell us go the fuck back to Africa. But I'm gonna tell you this, brother. I sincerely believe that if we all picked up and went back to Africa, they'd be calling. They would want to. They would want to come with us. They would want to come over there. Fuck it up. They would want to come.
Lovely around this time of year. Uganda has the best parties. You know what I'm saying? They'd be right over there.
You know what I'm saying? Like they will. They don't. It's not enough. Like it's like it becomes a feeling. You can like it's a spirit breaking reality. Like, you got to be careful not to let that shit break your spirit.
Exactly like you were saying earlier about the whole critical race theory. When you were saying about I think we were talking off air when you were saying about how in Arizona they basically made it illegal to teach it or whatever.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. That in itself shows the intent of racism, like right off the rip. Why wouldn't you want to teach people about the past that is true, so that y'all can change for the future? You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. If kids even if their parents are racist, right? If kids are taught, as you know, when they're young, that this is the kind of crimes that happened against, you know, other Americans that are black and that kid is not going to want to grow up doing that same exact. He's going to want to stay far away from doing any kind of thing like that. You know, kids, kids, they don't even look at color like that. You know what I'm saying?
I haven't met a kid yet that has said he wanted to grow up to be like Hitler. Not once in my life. Not once in my life have I ever met a kid, white, black, Puerto Rican, or anything, because history taught us that he was a foul nigga. And as kids, we all got some good in us. We all mostly good as kids. Why would we want to grow up to be him?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Both of my kids, when they was in school, they didn't even actually start really saying anything about color. Like, am I black? They didn't really start saying stuff like that until they was like 6 years old, 5 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, Like, and that became from when they started being around other kids in preschool and kindergarten, and they started really noticing like the difference in what, you know, other races look like. And then they started asking more questions about it, right? So that just goes to show you, like, and they were around a bunch of kids at church and stuff like that. They don't really even think about color. So you got to picture, like, for a person to raise their kid up to be racist, that's actual, like, work. They did that on purpose. You know what I'm saying? And then critical race theory, they don't want that taught because they don't want it to go against the stuff that they're going to be teaching in the home, pretty much.
Gotta do shameless plugs.
Yeah, we can do that. Let's do it.
Are we fucking up on it? Are we fucking up on our timeline? What's happening? I'm just checking. You know what I'm saying? Try to be efficient and shit. You know what I'm saying? A little bit. As always. Well, first and foremost, you know, the big news coming. The Ether Rocks album will be out. It's Monster, fully produced by Ron Browse. Shit is smoking. This is who is smoking? It's smoking. See, anytime I lose all the bass in my voice, whatever it is, it's serious. B, I'm telling you. There's that. There's I'm slinging rock. That's a euphemism for one of my mixtapes. It's one of my mixtapes that's on my Bandcamp. It's rocknessbcc.bandcamp.com. You know, I got the Monsta Mondayz mixtapes. I got the merch on there. The ladies love cool shirts. You know, the dope designs, the slick ones where when you wear them and the girl hug you, she gonna hug you different than you ever been hugged in your life. Take my word for it. Go there. Also, I'm on Instagram, RocknessBCC. I am on Facebook, Rockefeller Skelter. I am on Twitter, _Rockness_ because I'm trying to score, right? And I'm on YouTube. You get all of this shit you seeing right now, all this shit you listening to right now is on my YouTube page as well. It's Monster Nation. Plus, subscribe, trying to get my numbers up there, so you know what I'm saying, so we can bring you more of this shit. You know, like some shit, comment on some shit, share some shit, do the shit, nigga. We gotta help me help you help hip hop. You know what I mean? Facts.
Yeah, well, I'm your boy DJ Rek, DJ Rek. You can find me at DJ Rek on every single social media. My studio is at the Sound Lounge SD on Instagram, and you can check out some of the beats and, you know, vibes and services, mixing and mastering and all that stuff on DJRekBeats.com. Yeah.
I think now is a great time to get into take a break. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have a couple of words from my sponsors and shit, and we're going to be back with my guests. I got a special guest, you know what I'm saying? Like always, all of my guests are special because I be having special guests because we special fresh. You understand what I'm saying? Special guests because we special fresh, you know what I'm saying? We're going to be right back. Don't go nowhere. Keep it locked. We'll be right back.
You.
Get more money. We're back. So I think now is, you know, no time like the present. Best time to get into this interview. We might have the exclusive. We might be the first people in the States to actually ever interview my man right here. This is my It's my homeboy. It's because of him we got Monsta Nation Germany. You understand what I'm saying? Monsta Nation is international. It's my man Wirefang. We've done some dope shit. We done put out the I mean shit. We got some more dope shit coming and all of that. Salute, make some noise for my man Wirefang.
Yeah. Oh, big up, Rockness Mondayz, big up DJ Rek.
Okay.
What's up, Wire Fizzle? What it look like?
It's all good. We just chilling here in Dusseldorf. We're chilling. We're smoking weed. We're making music, and we're chilling.
Yeah, you smoke too much weed. I know your style. I know you. I know how you give it up. So why don't you tell the people? Why don't you tell the people what you have? I mean, we all right. Tell the people how did you link up with this super dope rapper I've seen you do all of this work with? His name is the Rockness Monster. How did that all come together?
So he was amazing. Helter Skelter, my favorite rap group ever. OGC, Bootcamp Click. I'm a biggest fan of Bootcamp Click. East Coast music. I saw Rockness Monster one day in Dusseldorf buying weed, and I had blunt paper, and we smoked the blunt together. And I told him I make beats. I sent him some beats, and then he got down on my music, and we just kept rocking.
Okay.
My man. See, you never know.
We keep going.
The magic is everywhere. That's what's up. So
it's everywhere, and music, it brings us together.
Yeah, it brings.
But I was just saying, the music brings us together.
Yeah, I was agreeing with you. Music has taken me all around the world, and you will be surprised, people will be surprised, how much love Germany has for the States. When you think of Germany, the history of Germany, you know what I'm saying? It's you would think that they're not too welcoming or whatever and all that, but Germany, they have an ugly history, but they unlike whites in America, they are actually ashamed of their history. They don't try to protect it and say no, it doesn't. We sorry it offends you, but this is our history, and have statues of fucking Hitler up. They don't have that out there. That's not how they rock.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They
we don't play.
Yeah, they do their due diligence to let niggas know that shit is not the wave they on. You know what I'm saying? But Wire Fizzle, what else you got going on? What else you got? What else? You got anything else? You got anything else jumping off with Rockness Monster?
I do. We got this crazy song with Ron Browse, with Jamie Kennedy from Malibu's Most Wanted, with the boy the Jitty. We got a song. Oh, I got a song with because of I mean, I DM Capadonna the video with me and you, and then Capadonna, Wu-Tang Clan jump on the song. We got so much songs coming out every week coming out. So it's all good. Last year I released 48 singles in 48 weeks, and I'm gonna keep up this trend, and hopefully me and you do some more music. We got the Killers Anthem gonna come out. There's another banger we did. We got the Ron Browse, the Red Carpet. So we're just gonna keep it rocking, and then hopefully you're gonna come to Germany. We're gonna do the big shows all over Europe, and we're gonna kill the game.
Listen, man, Germany. I would love to come back to Germany, but I don't know what they talking about. I don't know what the vaccine situation is gonna be like. If they trying to get me to take the shot, I ain't coming. So, but we'll figure it out though. We'll figure it out.
Yo, so Wirefang, how long you been producing?
I think it's gonna be all good. Oh man, I started producing maybe 15 years old. I started digging in the crates, the MPC 3000 right there.
Yeah, I see you back there.
Chopping up the samples, and that's probably 50. We got the vinyl records over there.
Oh,
stacks of the wax, and
you a DJ too?
We just dig through since I'm 15, and I'm a DJ, producer, beat maker, sound designer, engineer. I do all the artwork, everything.
Oh,
and
wow.
we kill it.
Yeah, it's okay. Like, it's for anybody who's not like if y'all listening and y'all can't see us right now, but right now I'm sitting here having a moment of like I'm just having a proud moment watching DJ Rek get to talk to stuff with another producer and shit right now. I'm like, go on, nigga, talk that tech shit, nigga, go on.
You know what I'm saying? That's ill.
Yeah, that's how we do. Yeah, maybe we could collab together and do a song with my favorite rapper, Rockness Monster.
Hey man, we gotta make it happen.
That would be dope.
Raps.
I would be down. Yeah, man. And then maybe Starang Wonder jump on the joint too.
Yeah, Starang he's a slippery one. You know what I'm saying? Like I had him for this song, but then I don't got him. I found myself saying that about a couple of people in the past few hours or whatever. Like, yeah, Starang is one, you know, but yeah, I got him though. That's my boy. It's one of my best friends out this motherfucker. Like, man, you know, Starang used to be, a lot of people don't know it, but Starang was almost a member of OGC, but he just was too short, so we ain't let him all the way in. We kicked him out. But yeah, that's the.
You mean Helter
Yeah.
Skelter?
Oh yeah, Helter Skelter. Did I say OGC?
He was OGC.
Yeah, he was OGC. He was supposed to be Helter Skelter.
How is he too short? He's still 6 foot.
Huh? But you remember when we talked about it on the show? I didn't believe he was 6 feet. I thought that nigga was like 5'10" or something. He had to go, and I said it to him so convincingly. He had to go back home and measure himself to come back and confirm his shit.
Comedy.
Remember that? Because I ain't believe it.
That's insane. But
go ahead.
That's crazy. I was gonna say, Rock, do you have any new projects coming out too?
Yeah, I got
I was just wondering.
I got an album about to drop like next month or towards the end of next month with Ron Browse. You know what I'm saying? You see how me and Ron Browse work together. You already know we got a full album produced by him, and then we got to get to it, man. Like, even if I don't come to Germany, you know what I mean? You could either come. I don't know. America, they let people do what they. You'll probably be able to get out here or whatever. Even if not so, man, we could do some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing. You know what I mean? I recorded songs with people I never met many times. You know, we already met. I'm sure we could make this happen.
It's amazing. But we gotta make a video. We gotta put out the Killers anthem.
Yeah, man. Salute to my brother Rockabye. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that would be crazy. That would be crazy.
Listening, we got some bangers on deck.
Yeah, we do.
Germany to Bronzeville to Dusseldorf to the Bronx, Queens, Manhattan, Staten.
Yeah, I be stashing. You know what I'm saying? I be stashing. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm from a place where, you know, you can't just flaunt all your jewelry. You can flaunt some of it, but not all of it. You understand what I'm saying? You're fucking up the bag, you know what I'm saying? But it's come in due time. You're going, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we got the Ron Browse album. We got more shit that we doing together. I need something for you. I need something from you for this M3 album too. The M3 is the man, the myth, the monster. I need something from you on that right there. You know what I mean? We got a dope ass, we got a dope chemistry together. You know what I'm saying? I want to put some of that on it. That's like that like we got that monster chemistry together. You know what I'm saying? You got the man, the myth, and the monster. It's gonna probably be like, it's gonna be sectional. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have grown shit. You're gonna have me dispelling the myth, and then you're gonna have me busting ass. You understand what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? We got that monster energy together. We're gonna do well on that. You know what I mean?
It sounds crazy.
What else you got going on though?
Send you some bangers.
Yeah, send me some shit tonight if you can. What else you got going on though?
I will. I got joints out with my boy, this rapper from Los Angeles called Lil 100. He's on my joints. I got a guy called so we got Lil 100. We got the Jitty. He's a new guy. He's from Canada. We're doing this around the world. This monster, the Jitty, Capadonna, Lil 100. Who else did we release music on this year?
The Jitty can rap too.
Man, I released about 50. Jitty can rap. The Jitty Bambino. He's crazy. But who else we got? I'm blanking right now. But that's It's about you know what? Let me see. Maybe I have to look on. Did my camera just go off?
Yeah.
Yes, it
What
did.
else we got on those singles? We got Caleb. We got We got Caleb Brown from Louisiana on the song. We got a couple of local German guys on it. Jules and Severin from Frankfurt, Germany. It's all good. We're just worldwide, working every day, putting out music, trying to
dope.
blow up on this hip hop.
Now, out there in Germany, like, what are your influences with hip hop, like, as far as your style of making music?
I mean, the music that I love is straight Helter Skelter, Wu-Tang Clan, Mobb Deep. Who else we got? You know, the classic. The New York hip hop is in my soul. Even though I'm a German beat maker producer, I love it. I bleed Operation Lockdown. If you cut me, I bleed Operation Lockdown. I bleed Nocturnal album.
Yo, that's
Wirefang
great right there. Nah, Rek, you understand? Like I don't know if you was asking him like if he had German music influences, but nah, if you hip hop out there, your influences are most of the time from out here. You know what I mean? There are some dudes out there who do, you know, German hip hop and all that, but all of their influences are from here. You know what I mean? So it's like you like if you want to find it's so strange the level of pure hip hop or pure sounding hip hop, you know, I don't know what I'm saying, just that authentic feeling hip hop that you can get from people that barely speak English. You understand what I'm saying? You be amazed.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times they don't even fuck with
English. Listening to The Storm.
That's crazy.
Starang Wonder taught me English.
That's crazy.
So,
I'm gonna tell him that.
This how we get down over here. We love hip hop. We love US hip hop. We love New York hip hop. And me,
So let me ask
Wirefang, it's in my veins.
Let me ask you a producer question real quick. So I see you using MPCs back there, right? Are you using any software with your stuff? Like you're using DAWs, or you're using all still hardware products?
Where I use Logic Pro. Sometimes I sample the MPC, but sometimes this guy, he takes a little bit too long to chop up a sample. So we put it in Logic Pro X, throw in the break beat, chop up the sample. It takes 5 minutes instead of 40 minutes.
Yeah, for sure.
That's way better. We did way more beats.
Definitely.
Right.
Logic Pro is the best. MPC is the best. And what about this? You know what? ASR 10.
You still got an ASR 10? Ill.
ASR 10 in Sonic.
And I'm trying to find one right now.
Word.
Here's a little tour of the Wirefang chamber. MPC. Nice little
the complete control.
And then let's see, trying to get this computer working.
You got a clean setup.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
it's cool. It's the Dusseldorf way.
Let me ask you something about that mask you're wearing.
Yes,
where did that
it's
come?
Not a mask, it's my real face.
Right.
Okay.
It's my face.
Nice. Excellent.
This is what we get in that Dusseldorf water.
That's how you get in the Dusseldorf water?
That's excellent. That's the best answer. That's the best answer ever.
I know, right?
So this is my real face.
It's
perfect. It's perfect for COVID outside. You know what I'm saying? Block all that.
Yeah, you know. It blocks the COVID, it blocks the sneezing, somebody cough in your face, but you know, it's hard to smoke with it, but make it work. Make it work. It's all good. It's all good. But you know, it's all good. I just want to make more music with you guys and keep it going. And then hopefully one day we could go on a tour throughout Europe and kill the game.
Word.
Once it all opens up, you know?
Word.
But it's good.
I love the fact that you out there.
I'm just happy to be here. And
I love the fact that you out there, and like I can't be out there, you know what I'm saying? But it's like having you out there is like having an ambassador for Monsta Nation and our music out there, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause we independent now, you know what I'm saying? Like our shit, we don't have the we don't have the major label pushing the shit with all of these deals and arrangements with these fucking, over here, and you know how it go. Like, they infrastructure is crazy, you know what I mean? So our shit is really it's really off our own muscle, our own word of mouth or our own word of fingers, how well we know how to work our dollars and our computers and shit, you know what I mean? But you out there marketing directly to them and shit like that, like that's a great plus for Monsta Nation hip hop and just underground and real rap, period. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for that, brother.
I appreciate you.
Word. And I'm gonna keep giving you bangers to help. I'm gonna keep giving you bangers to help the process, whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? You need something. You need to hustle. You need to hustle up some extra rappers. I got some rapper friends. I might be able to point you in the right direction.
Dope. I love it. That's amazing, and I appreciate it, and I appreciate you. I'm just some, German guy from a little village in Dusseldorf, and I got my favorite rapper on my tracks. Man, dream come true. So I thank you.
You already. It's all in a day's work for me, man. Let's continue to do more. You know what I mean? Real talk. So what else? What else do we need to know about Wirefang?
Where did the name come from?
Yeah, where'd the name come from?
Wirefang, that's a good question. It's slang in Dusseldorf. It means like, I don't know. It's like, yo, what's up with that Wirefang? It's slang for weed, so we call it Wirefang. I just took my name from the weed. It's the Wirefang.
The Wirefang.
I'm a big weed head.
You telling the truth?
You got that Wirefang? You got that Wirefang? I got that Wirefang.
I don't know if I believe you.
That sounds like strong stuff.
If that's really weed, it's some strong ass weed. It's probably something dirty. He don't want to tell us about it. I don't know. I wouldn't put it past him.
No, it's just that's what we call weed here in my little village. They call it Wirefang. So I took the name. And it's
I got you.
Wirefang. We got that Wirefang.
I got you. I know a rapper named King Kush.
The IG is King Kush.
Yeah, I know a rapper named King Kush. It's possible. I got you. All right.
We like that weed in Dusseldorf.
Yeah, I'm definitely coming to smoke
some. It's all good out here.
Soon as I figure out how to get out there without getting vaxxed, you already know.
Well, I can't wait for it, and you can stay at the Wirefang chamber. It's all good. You always
I like that. Like I think this is a good idea for artists in general to get away from your natural surroundings for where you at. Just go somewhere and lock in for like a week or something like that. And just go real hard with your creative shit, where if the phone rings, if it's an emergency, it don't make no difference. You can't help nobody. You in another state, country, or something like that. I think that's a healthy way for. I don't know an artist who have ever done that and didn't get something dope out of it. You know what I mean? Like I did it when I was working on Magnum Force. OGC did it when they was working on Empire Strikes Back. Ray and Ghost did it when they was working on one of them. I think it might have been the Purple Tape. Like dope shit comes from that right there. I recommend it.
You're not in your own regular environment, and like you said, if somebody call you, it's an emergency, you can't do anything. I'm out of the country. I'm gonna keep writing these rhymes. I'm gonna keep smoking this blunt, and I'm gonna keep spitting my shit.
Right, I'm gonna write about this emergency.
You
know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna write about how I feel about not being able to help my people's home. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you in those situations, it's always a space where you reflecting, because you got this different area, and it's a natural comparison to what you're, you know what I'm saying, to what you used to. So you thinking of back home, son, we ain't never seen no shit like this back home. We the la 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 la. Out here, we could just write about it. You know what I'm saying? Write about it. Some of the dopest shit happens.
That's right. That's right.
Hold up.
I can't wait to get more bangers with you.
Yeah, man.
It's all good.
Yeah, man. Have you been to the States before?
Nah, I never been before. It's my wish to come one day.
Oh,
I
man,
wish
that's
I could
what's
come
up.
one day, and hopefully I could come out there once this whole situation is over, and we're gonna get it, and it's gonna be great, and I can't wait.
Any other?
It's all good.
Any other boot camp members you need me to holler at for any songs or something like that? You might need me to. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, I appreciate it. I see what I come up with and who fits someone's voice. If it's dope, let's do it. But one day maybe me, you, Starang, Wonder, we could do something together. Would be crazy. Oh my God, Hurricane Starang. Oh my God, that's my favorite song in the world. Oh my God, it's crazy. I don't mean to be a groupie right now, but I love that music.
And I was on that song too. But so question. I know you never got to meet Sean P, right? But do you have a favorite, like, do you have a favorite Sean P moment that stands out to you? He had enough content out there, whatever, enough moments. So you have a favorite Sean P verse or anything that stands out to you, Sean P?
Monkey bars. That's curious. It's insane. Oh, I could listen to that all day. And your hook in the classroom in the music video.
That's what's up. That's what the fuck is up. That was a dope album and a dope song. You know what I mean? What was that song? The classroom video. What was that? What was that? Crush, kill, and destroy you with savage. You can touch me. You don't feel it. King Kong. Yeah, that was King Kong. Sometimes I gotta run through the lyrics before I get there. Yeah.
Fast forward through the lyrics real quick.
Man, the King Kong is insane.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah, that was Sean P was in his bag. Like that was when he finally unlocked his secret cheat code. You know what I'm saying? And his secret cheat code was his personality. It was there all the time, but it just wasn't in his rhymes as much. He had his rhymes up until that point. You just heard his skill. You heard his tech. He was a technician with the words, his wordplay. The way he would bend words and bend corners with his flow was all. He was killing them with that shit. You know what I mean? But when he on Monkey Bars, he unlocked the cheat code, and that was just the fact that he was the fucking retardedest nigga you could ever meet in person in a good way. You know what I mean? Just put that in your rhymes. You know what I mean? Real talk. It's my guy.
It's insane. Word.
So do you have any other producers you work with? Like, you got a lot of,
it's just me. I got,
You ain't teaching nobody, you ain't bringing nobody up, giving nobody no pointers or nothing like that?
I live in a tiny little village in Dusseldorf. It's just me and my turntables. I'm just sitting here making beats. I know some guys, I got my guys Jules and Severin. They're in Frankfurt, Germany. Jules, Jaden, and Severin, another dope German producers. But other than that, I'm just here in the Wirefang chamber making these bangers, sending out tracks, and gonna blow this thing up in 2022.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate you, man. I thank you for joining us, man. It's fucking great having you here, and I'm proud to be the first. You know what I mean? The first, American media out here you know what I mean, get you, you know, start waking the world up to your dopeness and shit. You know what I mean? Because it's a force to be reckoned with, and I'm fucking with it. So I mean, like, come on, be like, you know, all of you Rockness Monster fans out there, if you heard I mean, you know what I mean, then you have an idea of the type of brutality that takes place when me and Wirefang connect. You know what I mean? So we gotta let you go right now. You got anything you want to plug and shit? Sorry for cutting you off. You got all, you know what I'm saying? You can say whatever you want to say in here. But you got anything you want to let the people know about before you...
What's up, everybody? Check out my single with Rockness Monster. It's called I Mean. It's on Spotify, it's on YouTube, it's on Apple Music. And check me out on Instagram at WirefangReal. And I'll see you soon with the Rockness Monster coming to a tour near you.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Enjoy yourself, man. Be safe out there. I continue doing dope shit, man. I'll see you soon. We'll build more.
We appreciate you.
Hi. I'm the Rockness Monster, and I'm here to let you know that I'm on Cameo now. Are you familiar with Cameo? It's a website where you can reach out to some of your favorite celebrities and have them send you shout-outs, personalized, birthday wishes, wedding congratulations. You can even have them quit your job for you. And now I'm there. You can use the Cameo app, or you can go on Cameo.com or the Cameo website. Find me there and make your requests. We also have special requests for business, you know, if you want your mixtape dropped on or your album promote, any promotional things. Special pricing for that. See us there. Rockness Monster on Cameo. Rock on, rock on.
And we're back.
Yo.
Salute to the homie Wire Fizzle. That's Wirefang. It's a good brother, man. Like, when I said worldwide boot camp, click to BDO. Hey, you know I put the WW in BCC. That was me. Niggas was just boot camp click before I put that in the hook, and niggas just ran with it. That was me. That was me right there. I'm glad that hip hop is worldwide because you know, I think it's well known to, you know, throughout the hip hop and rap community that a lot of times over here, you know, like it's basically it's different over here than it is over there. And what I mean when I say different, it's not the hip hop over there ain't necessarily foreign. It's just more vintage. You know, it's different. Like they appreciate, like they stuck in the 90s. That's a dope thing for a 90s artist. You understand what I'm saying? Like I don't know how dope it is for, you know, artists before or after that or whatever. For a 90s artist,
like,
is
do you
dope.
think they listen to Blueface?
Huh?
I said, like, do you think they listen to Blueface?
I don't know. I gotta ask them. Look. If to all our YouTubers, when y'all see this and shit, let us know if y'all listen to, you know, if y'all overseas somewhere, do y'all listen to Blueface? Do y'all listen to, you know, let us know what new hip hop y'all listen to. You know, because a lot of people, they don't even consider the new hip hop. You know what I mean? Like they consider it something else or whatever. And I just consider it all different types of hip hop. You know what I mean? But
sure.
You know, a lot of them, you know, they don't even look at it that way. That's the hip hop purists or whatever. But you know.
Yeah, you know, I probably would agree with what you just said, right? Because I would say, like, hip hop is like boom bap is like hip hop. When you listening to like down south, you wouldn't really call down south bounce music or West Coast music really hip hop. You might just say it's rap music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but their own regions rap music.
Look, me and Starang talked about that while, you know what I'm saying, while on the last show when you wasn't, we talked about this very topic, right? And it's like, it's tricky, right? Because to me, I feel like those are all, like, it's like you got cookies, right? You got chocolate chip, you got oatmeal cream, you got fucking, you know, sugar cookies, you got these shits, you know what I'm saying? Like, they all just different types of cookies, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel, that's how I look at the different types of rap music. You know, I feel like it's all hip hop. You know what I mean? I feel like the hip hop culture is the lifestyle, You know what I mean? I just feel like amongst the peoples, you know, the people who don't create hip hop, the lines have gotten blurred. You know what I mean? And it's like they look at, if it ain't boom bap, it ain't hip hop. And I don't think that's fair.
Well, think about like the whole idea of the hip hop culture, right? When people say like hip hop is you know, breakdancing, graffiti, you know, the music,
DJing,
maybe. You know what I'm saying? Like would you think of people breakdancing to like bounce music? No.
I mean, but they dance to it though. You got to think about like think about the Harlem Shake. That's a hip hop dance. I mean, it probably came from something else. It's the shimmy from, you know, back in the days or whatever. But I can remember when I was a young growing up. You know, like remember the WAP? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was a lot of the Running Man. These are all dances. The Kid and Play, Kick Step. All hip hop had its own. This was all hip hop dancing. Now break dancing and pop locking. That was, you know what I mean? But
the reason why I said exactly. But the reason why I said bounce music is because I got ready to say like West Coast and bounce music, but then I remember like back in the day, like West Coast music or whatever was a lot of electronic. It was breakdance music. Everybody was pop locking on the West Coast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
and pop locking is one of the elements. Like, you know, that's pop locking and breakdancing is the same to me. They just you know, that's just the left and right arm of hip hop dance. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I mean? On some real shit. Like, but also the Running Man and all of those shits and the WAP. You know, I feel like all of that. You know, those are hip hop dances. They just wasn't for the hardcore. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but fucking the hardcore hip hop practitioners. You know, those wasn't for them. But like, you know, and Big Daddy Kane had Scoob and Scrap Lover. They wasn't pop locking or breakdancing. They was doing those hip hop dances and those routines. And D-Rap had dances and you know, Father MC and all, you know, it was a thing for you. I had dances when I first started off. My niggas Hot Rod and Bitch Nigga Ron. They just didn't have no routines. All them niggas had was jokes and shit. Until you know what I'm saying? I had to push it. I had to keep it pushing. But yeah, like, you know, that, so yeah, those dances wasn't pop locking and break dances, but they were still hip hop dances. You know what I mean? You wasn't seeing no WAP and no classical in no other setting but a hip hop setting. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. And when I say WAP, I'm not talking about Nicki. Who was it? Cardi and Meg's version of WAP. Yeah, I'm talking about WAP.
Yeah. I wonder if overseas they do the same dances to hip hop that we did over here.
Yeah, they do, and they breakdance game is crazy. They graffiti game crazy. They breakdance. They got DJs that's fucking ridiculous with it. You know what I mean? Like they really still take, you know, the skill, you know, and the tech, you know, the technicality of, you know, the difficulty level, you know, the mastery of it all. They value that shit. They still with all of that. They still trying to top their last move. You know,
look, I know the fact that Wirefang had ASR 10 and MPCs in his studio or whatever, but he's using Logic shows like he a real you know, hip hop producer. Those are like the main pieces of equipment back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because even when I started, you know, understanding, I still don't know a lot about beat making and all of that. You know, I'm wild novice with it, but you know, I've had my fingers on a couple of the beats on the Nocturnal album and Magnum Force album and shit. But like, I was working on the ASR X, right? And niggas was already talking about how the ASR was already getting outdated. Like the ASR 10 niggas wasn't fucking with it no more, type of whatever.
But that, to me, the sound in it, it just felt a certain way. Like right now, I'm still trying to buy one because like I used to have an ASR 88, an ASR 10. I had an EPS 16 Turbo Plus. That goes back, like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't even know what that is. I never heard of that.
Yeah, it was before the ASR 10, but it was basically the exact same thing. It was the exact same piece of equipment. But that was like, it felt a certain way to produce on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the music sounded a certain way. All of Kanye's like first real projects or whatever, all of those were made with an ASR 10. You see him in the studio and videos still using it. Like, you know, of course the modern day production is really dope because it's, you know, faster and easier, but to be able to create some of those vintage sounds is dope, to be able to use vintage equipment to do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to emulate it, you could actually just do it on the actual piece. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I like that kind of stuff.
A little bit of unknown hip hop history. I don't know if it matters who it matters to, but the Rockness AP album was mixed on a board that Dr. Dre used to own. He mixed some of those. He mixed some of those classics. I'm not sure. It might have been the Chronic or one of them shits on that board. Like, I felt like it was worthy of noting and shit. But here's something else I want to say about this. As far as that's a big deal, because, you know, I'm a big West Coast hip hop fan. Like, you know, well, I mean, you know, somebody could probably prove me wrong. They'd be like, you don't know about La 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 from the West Coast, La La La, and they'd be right? But what I can accurately say is, anything that came under that NWA family tree, I was heavily influenced by, or I loved this shit to death. But
you a hardcore nigga. You like the hardcore music. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They did it the best.
But like, a lot of people say that overseas they appreciate hip hop more, and I feel like I'm not shitting on their appreciation of it, right? Because I'm not here to say that that's not true. What I am here to say is, in the States, I feel like we appreciate it more than what we get credit for. Like, the fans out there, I feel like the biggest problem with hip hop now is the oversaturation of it, and, you know, you got lit culture. I don't know if that part is a problem or not or whatever, but what I'm saying is this: like, you can go. I've done 2 shows. I've done a show I've done multiple shows in certain states. So let's take Virginia, for instance. I've done shows in Virginia that was trash. I've also done shows in Virginia that were fucking amazing, right? Yeah. Right. I've also done shows in Virginia that were amazing. I've done this in multiple cities, multiple states, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I feel like the only difference is the promoter. You know what I mean? The way the promoter promotes makes all the difference in the world. And I feel like in these days, it's just in the States, you got artists that have a really high price tag, you know, the lit artists, you know what I mean? And you got some artists that want to, you know, I mean, you got some promoters who they new promoters, they just trying to get out there, do their thing or whatever. And a lot of time they doing it because, I don't know whether they see the dollar signs and they don't understand how difficult it is to get them, or they're real big fans of hip hop and they just want to get in. You understand what I'm saying? They're not rappers or none of that, so they try that route. You know what I mean? But they don't have the funds that it costs to secure one of these lit, you know, one of these chart topping artists or whatever. So they gonna work with who they like and who they fit, who they really fuck with. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and show boot camp love. I'm gonna go ahead and show and whatever underground artist that, you know what I mean? But they already working from a budget, from a place of lack. You understand what I'm saying?
Starting that idea of it. Yeah.
Right. You understand what I'm saying? So if your objective is to get money, you understand what I'm saying? You might think you have enough to get boot camp, but now you still got to promote boot camp. You know what I'm saying? You thinking that because you love boot camp, you think the name going to do it, and you don't do the work. You understand what I'm saying? You don't do no radio ads, no nothing, and that's how you get a bad show. You know, that's how I can go to Philly and do one whack show, and then the next year go to Philly and do a banging show without having put out no new music. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, that's a big, because don't get it twisted, it happens overseas too. Like, we've had whack shows overseas too. And then I've had some of my best shows ever overseas as well. Chile is a special place to me. Salute to my peoples in Chile. Yeah, Monster Nation Santiago. I got soldiers out there. Like, one of the last big shows I did was out there. My solo shows too. Like,
Yeah.
Before the pandemic set it and all of that, I did a show in Philly, and I'm not Philly, in Chile. Philly and Chile. In Chile, and this shit, like, them niggas was out there singing the lyrics to Rockness AP, the songs on that album. Yeah. And usually, like, you know what I'm saying, those fans over there, they gravitate to the older shit. They don't, you know, when you perform those new shit.
Like you said, they're still in the 90s with it.
Right. You understand what I'm saying? But when that shit came, when what song was it? It was Shine Down, right? And again, the song came on, and you know, at the beginning, my whole salute to my nigga Kofi Black, he's singing the hook, killing it, right? And for some reason, I did not remember the lyrics to that. I knew the lyrics, I just lost I could not remember it. So I let the hook play, and usually when that happens, I just run through it in my mind and it'll come to me. I just let it go, and when the time is right, it'll come to me. And it did not come to me, pause, right? It did not. And I just stood there, right? When it was time for the verse. But since the song is such an emotional song, you know what I mean? My silence worked. You know what I mean? Like, I just stood there, and I just with that blank ass space, and they just offered me their support and shit. They started cheering for me. They was giving me air hugs and shit from the crowd and all of that. They knew the lyrics to the shit. They started. I was like, that was dope.
That's ill.
That was one of the dopest feelings I ever had as a performer, and that was recently. Don't never let a nigga tell you all of the fun happened nigga. I keep telling my niggas, I'm like, yo, our best days are still in front of us, nigga. Don't think because we of a certain age that we had all our fun when we was young, nigga. We can listen.
Bro, me personally, I feel like the things that I'm doing now are way more progressive than the stuff that I was doing when I was younger, and even more out there in the street and even more grinding. Like, now I'm way more comfortable with how I move around and figure out things. Everything comes with growth, you know what I'm saying? Like, right. I'm sure you as an artist or whatever, you were so young back then, you was super dope, but now you are like kind of settled in the way that you swag things out. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you've built a fan base that's a solely, like, of course people know you from boot camp and people know you from Helter Skelter, but people know you probably now way more as rock, you know what I'm saying, than when you was a part of a group and you were part of a clique. Now you've built fan bases, your fan base to be people that only know you personally.
I don't know.
And they go back to hearing that stuff.
I don't know if that's true. Like, I'm not convinced that you know, like, niggas love that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard to get them off that shit. Like, I be trying to get them on the new shit, and they hear it and they be like, yo, they hear the new shit. You know, they waking up slowly but surely. They're like, yo, this. Every once in a while, you get those comments where they're like, no, this new shit is, I've been a fan since then. This new shit is doper. Like, and all of that. And those be the fulfilling comments. But then you get those comments where I just posted a brand new song with some of the best bars I ever thought of in a universe and in my life, right? And they go under it and comment a line from Nocturnal. I'm delete.
Yeah, he said delete.
Delete, nigga. Word
Comedy.
up. Delete. Fuck that.
That's petty.
Yeah, that's petty. That's petty. Hold on. We ain't do no petty yet today, right? We gotta get into the petty portion. Hold on a second. Yeah, but shit.
Look, we might have stumbled upon the petty for the day right there.
Right. Only I feel like I might have stumbled. I feel like I might have covered that topic in one of our former petties. You know what I'm saying? If you said, I think at some point I might have said that one of our show's petty portion included me saying that if you type anything on my fucking post, if I don't like it, I'm deleting it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not here to argue.
I know you said if you spell your name wrong, or you what was it? If you
call me by my government name, I know a lot of. I'm deleting all of those. Yeah, shit like that.
That's comedy.
I'm saying, but what was so all right, let's get into today. I have some petty selected for today.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe we can review that last thing and see if we need to do a separate segment for that. But now for the petty portion, for today's petty portion, sponsored by P, inspired by P, promoted by P, brought to you by P, because P was a petty nigga sometimes and shit. Respectfully and lovingly, I say this. Today's petty is from Rockness Monster. It's a personal petty. It's a personal attack of petty against one of my friends, and I wasn't sure it was petty. I thought it was just being, I thought it's just, I'm about standing on my words. I got to think my words got to mean something. You understand what I'm saying? I can't just be thinking, whatever, right? So, I got a lot of homies, a lot of younger brothers that I work with. I ain't nobody manager, but I mentor a lot of dudes, you know what I'm saying? And I help them along. I work with them musically and in life, right? So I got one of my good brothers. His name is Pressure De Niro. Salute to Pressure De Niro, right?
Yep.
One day, I think it was about December or some shit like that. I was on a flight on the way back to New York from Arizona when I learned that I could use the internet on the plane. I was like, oh shit, word. Now, my functions was a little bit limited, but I'm taking advantage of whatever functions I got. I'm like a kid with a new toy, right? You know what I'm saying? So on my phone, and I'm able to send instant messages on Facebook. And I'm looking to see who online or whatever, because I don't know how long this is going to last. I'm not, all right, your light is in the room. All right, who I need to talk to, right? See my man, Pressure De Niro. I go, yo, I know what I need to tell him. Because when I go to New York, when I come here motivated. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I've been in Arizona. I'll be working in Arizona too, but I'll be still in a lot of daddy mode. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so, I don't, I'm not as active in rap mode, you know what I mean? So when I come out there on a flight, I'm gearing up. So now I got this new toy, and I get to alert my co-conspirators and shit that I'm on my way, and it's time to get the fuck to work and all that. But this nigga I had a special message for, you know what I mean? I'm like, yo, because we got this dope song, me, him, and my brother Bo Black. Salute to Bo Black. We got this dope song. We've been sitting on it, but it's Precious' song. It's his song. I hit him up. I'm like, nigga, I'm on my way to New York right now. I'm going to be there till March, whatever the fuck. I was going to be out here for a while, right? I'm like, if we don't get a video, if we don't shoot a video for that fucking song, by the time I leave, we ain't friends no more, right? I love him, right? This is my man, right? That's my bro, right? I tell, he hit me back. He like, no, we gonna get it done. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, we gonna get it done. I ain't trying to lose you, my nigga. And we laugh and we joke. I'm like, you know what, nigga? Why don't you just sign the Monsta Nation, nigga? I think, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to do that, but I think I might be equipped to do that right now. We building up our staff and all that. We laughing. All this, we having this whole conversation in text, right? Video never got shot, right?
Ooh.
I haven't spoken since.
Oh, shit.
I haven't spoken to him since. Every once in a while, he sent me a little message or something. I ignore the message and shit. Like a couple of days, because first of all, hold on. In my defense, every message don't require a response. If you ask me an open-ended question, I'ma answer the question. But if you just send me a link to some funny shit or some shit like that, I might not necessarily. You know what I'm saying? I might not see the need.
Out, bro. You send it to him.
Right, but him under these circumstances, I'm not right. So
that's petty.
So hold on, I ain't even finished. Right, the other day is a special day. This day always goes by. It always goes by me. It slips by me unnoticed because I don't know why, but it just does. Right. Yeah. But it's the anniversary of the day I won my life back. You know what I'm saying? I got into trouble a long time ago, and on what I think it was the 14th of July or whatever, or the 13th, whatever. I still don't remember the date, right?
Yeah.
Pressure De Niro sent me a reminder, right? He's like, on some celebration shit, congratulations, la la la. I could find it and show it to you right now, but it don't make a difference. You get the gist, right? He's like, yo, this a couple of days ago. He's like, yo. Still remember this day like it was yesterday. Congratulations, my nigga. Whatever positive, loving shit he conjured up to say to me.
Yeah.
I ain't respond to it.
Oh. That's petty as hell.
My words gotta mean something.
Your words gotta mean something, huh? Yeah.
All right.
That's your man's though.
That's my man's. I love him to death. Look, I'm gonna apologize to him. The pressure. I'm sorry, son. But son,
yeah, for sure.
Can we shoot the video, prayers? Damn. Can we please shoot the video? Damn, beat the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is moving out the state, out the country. Niggas is quitting rapping, all kind of shit. And we ain't do the fucking stuff. Let's shoot the video, bro. I'm gonna call him after the show. But yeah, that's my installment for petty of this day and shit. Yeah, but do we really feel like, is that really petty? I know I can clearly see that you believe it's petty.
This is definitely petty. It's definitely petty. Because the thing is, you could at least say, thanks, my nigga. But you didn't respond back because you were like, no, I'm not giving the nigga that. Thanks, my nigga, but nah, I'm not gonna even say it. That's funny. That's funny.
Yo, I'm gonna call him after the show. Matter of fact, we're about to get out of here. I'm gonna call him right. We gotta end the show. I'm gonna call my man right now and shit, and tell him I'm gonna explain to him my level of petty and fuckery. And see if he'll forgive me and shit. You know what I'm saying? And
when you back in his life, pause.
We're gonna work it out and shit. But so that's our show for today. That's our petty portion and our show. We'd like to thank y'all for rocking with us. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and that's the shit right there. I like that. Look. I like the petty portion because I feel like this show had a serious vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like we talk about serious topics and shit like that, and I like to goof off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? With the people and shit. They like that. They like that kind of shit. But even though I don't feel like that was goofing, but I'm just saying the petty is. Yeah. We all got a little bit of petty in us, man. I think we should acknowledge it. Rek, he every once in a while stumbles across the unveiled, letting us know a little bit about his petty. We're gonna work on it. Gotta know thyself. You know what I'm saying? He be petty and don't even realize about it. You know what I'm saying? This nigga just told me he beat up the same nigga 4 times in the same day one time. I don't know if that's something. I don't. If it's something about that has to be petty. I don't know. We'll talk about that later. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Thanks to our producer, our sponsors. Black League, Ayo Records, Dash Radio, Delicious Vinyl, Sound Lounge, Solid Ice, Monster Nation. We out. Cue the credits.
For listening to Monsta Mondayz Podcast. Please join us every Monday from 8 to 10 p.m. West Coast time and 11 to 1 a.m. East Coast time. Every single Monday, Monsta Monday on the Dash app. Also, check out these awesome shows from the rest of our podcasting family. Funny Farm, East New York Radio, All Elements Mix Show, the Star Power Collective, La Cosa Nostra Radio, 5150 Mix Show, Block News Live, Vinyl Coffee Mix Show, and Hidden Gems. Check them all out under the Delicious Vinyl radio station.